Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5 and we will presentate about cultural diversity. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce our member. The first is me, Ihda Nisa Fajrin, Fiky Amrullah, and Khofifah Alvianti. Okay, so now let's begin the presentation. To the presentator, the time is yours.
Background. Culture is the system of ideas, actions, and creations in human social life acquired through learning. It encompasses various aspects, including dress, speech, interaction, and belief systems. Culture is a complex and challenging study due to its domain concerning humans' individuality and in groups. Human beings were created to know each other, and each nation has its own identity. Identity is about both equality and difference. It distinguishes individuals or groups from others. Equality in identity arises from similarities within a group, while differences create distinct characters. In nations, culture shapes social identity, which is self-identified and approved by others. Social identity is closely related to cultural identity, which includes habits, customs, language, and values. Cultural diversity in business refers to the presence of people from different cultural backgrounds. Organizations should create an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued and respected.
The definition of cultural diversity in business. Cultural diversity in the context of business refers to the inclusion and representation of individuals of cultural diversity, racial background, gender, religion, sexual orientation, and other characteristics within an organization. The use of cultural diversity in business can give rise to new perspectives and innovations. When companies hire people from different backgrounds, nationalities, and cultures, the results can bring a variety of new perspectives. This can lead to better problem solving and increased business productivity. And also with diversity, the emergence of different perspectives and experience creates a fertile environment for innovation and creativity. The next is cultural intelligence and effective communication. Cultural intelligence, often abbreviated as CQ or cultural quotient, is defined as the ability to navigate and adapt to different cultural contexts effectively. It comprises understanding and relating to people from various cultural backgrounds, which is essential in today's globalized environment. Cultural intelligence consists of three main components. There are, first, cognitive skills or HED is the ability to understand and interpret cultural differences, including social norms, belief systems, and values that differ across different cultures. The second is physical cues or body is the ability to notice and understand nonverbal cues such as gestures and facial expressions, which can vary significantly between cultures. And the last is emotional or motivational skills or heart is the ability to show openness, acceptance, and motivation in interacting with people from different cultural backgrounds. The next is effective communication. Effective communication strategies in different cultural contexts are essential for building good relationships and avoiding misunderstandings. Here are some key aspects to look out for, including verbal and nonverbal communication. The first is to understand cultural differences. To understand cultural differences, we have to knowledge of cultures. Understanding the norms, values, and customs of other cultures can help in communicating more effectively. For example, the way of speaking and interacting in Western cultures may differ from Eastern cultures, where communication is often more subtle and contextual. And then adapt communication styles. Adapt your communication style to your audience. In high context cultures, communication tends to be more implicit, while in low context cultures, communication is more direct and explicit. The second is nonverbal aspect. In nonverbal aspect, we also have two. The first is nonverbal communication. Most communication is nonverbal. Gestures such as facial expressions, body movement, and eye contact have different meanings in different cultures. For example, strong eye contact can be considered as a sign of honesty in some cultures, but it can be considered disrespectful in others. And the second one is gestures and symbols. Certain gestures can have very different meaning in different cultures. Therefore, it is important to understand the nonverbal symbols that apply in each culture to avoid misunderstandings. And then the third one is paralinguistics. Paralinguistic have tone of voice and intonation. Paralinguistic aspects such as tone of voice, volume, and intonation also play an important role in communication. Paying attention to how tone of voice can affect the meaning of a message is crucial when communicating across cultures. The fourth one is active listening. Active listening have emotional engagement. Active listening and showing empathy are essential in building cross-cultural relationships. This helps to create an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. And the last is flexibility and openness. Flexibility and openness have readiness to adapt. Demonstrating flexibility in how you communicate and being willing to learn from others is key to success in a multicultural context. This includes being willing to change the approach if necessary to respect local norms.
Benefits of cultural diversity. Cultural diversity has many significant benefits in various aspects of life, especially in the work environment. Here are some of the main benefits of cultural diversity. The first is increased productivity. Cultural diversity helps increase work productivity. By having diverse backgrounds and experiences, teams can learn from each other and apply new knowledge to their work. This allows teams to think outside the box and improve their overall performance. 2. Increase creativity. Cultural diversity also increases team creativity. With diverse perspectives and experiences, teams can create more diverse and innovative solutions. This allows the team to think more openly and create new ideas that can improve company performance. Third, solve problems faster. Cultural diversity helps teams to solve problems faster. With diverse knowledge and experience, teams can solve problems from multiple perspectives, allowing them to find more effective solutions. Fourth, increase human resource retentions. Cultural diversity also increases human resource retention. With a work environment that is inclusive and respects differences, employees are more likely to feel comfortable and involved in the company. This can increase job satisfaction and reduce employee turnover rates. 5. Improve company reputations. Cultural diversity also improves a company reputations. Companies that select and support employees from diverse backgrounds can be seen as good and inclusive companies. This can increase customer trust and improve the company's overall reputation. 6. Improve customer experience. Cultural diversity can also improve customer experience. By having employees who have various backgrounds, companies can provide more personal and effective service to customers from various backgrounds. And the last, increase inclusion and job satisfaction. Cultural diversity also increases inclusion and job satisfaction. With a work environment that respects differences, employees feel more comfortable and involved in the company. This can increase overall team productivity and creativity.
The next material is managing cultural diversity in business. Cultural diversity management in business is an effort to manage and utilize cultural diversity in the workplace effectively. This is important for creating an inclusive environment, increasing productivity, and encouraging innovation. The following is a further explanation about cultural diversity management in business. There are the importance of cultural diversity management. The first importance of cultural diversity management is to increase creativity and innovation. Diverse environment can generate new ideas and innovative solutions. When employees from diverse backgrounds work together, they bring unique perspectives that can enrich the problem-solving process. The second is improve team performance. Diverse teams tend to perform better because they can leverage each individual's strength. This helps in achieving organizational goals more efficiently. The third is building company reputation. Companies that are known to value cultural diversity tend to have a better reputation with the public, which can attract top talent and increase customer loyalty. And then the next is strategies for managing cultural diversity. The first is cultural sensitivity training. Providing employees with cultural sensitivity training can help them understand and appreciate differences. This training should include how to communicate effectively with colleagues from different backgrounds. The second is create inclusive policies. Companies need to develop clear policies regarding diversity, including procedures for addressing discrimination or harassment. This policy must be communicated effectively to all employees. The third is encourage open communication. Create open communication channels where employees feel comfortable sharing their experiences and views. This can be done through discussion forums, social events, or feedback sessions. The last is appreciating cultural differences. Hosting events that celebrate cultural diversity, such as international food festivals or seminars about different culture, can help increase understanding and appreciation of differences. The next is challenge in managing cultural diversity. The first is communication. Communication is one of the biggest challenges in the difference in communication styles between cultures. Managers need to understand different ways of communicating to avoid misunderstanding. The second is team integration. Making all team members feel valued and involved can be difficult if there is a cultural gap. Therefore, it is important to create an inclusive environment where everyone feels welcome.
Case example: Google is known for its commitment to promoting diversity in its workforce. The company has ambitious targets to increase gender and ethnic diversity in leadership positions, with the goal of creating a more inclusive corporate culture that reflects the diverse communities they serve. Google has already achieved these goals in significant ways, such as increasing Black, Latinx, and Native American representation in leadership positions by 30% by 2022, 3 years ahead of its initial target of 2025. Melanie Parker, Google's Chief Diversity Officer, has led these efforts by using data-driven strategies to monitor and increase diversity. In addition, Google also launched various programs such as specific onboarding for Black, Latins, and indigenous staff, as well as increasing the representation of women in leadership positions globally and in the United States. In doing so, Google has success in creating a more inclusive and diverse work environment, which not only increases creativity and innovation but also promotes fairness and equality in the technology industry. In conclusion, cultural diversity in business refers to the presence of people from different cultural backgrounds within an organization. These include differences in ethnicity, race, religion, nationality, gender, sexual orientation, age, and disability status. It is important to run cultural diversity in business, which is for organizations to create a culture of inclusion where everyone feels valued and respected. Cultural diversity in business can be a significant asset for organizations. By creating a culture of inclusion, organizations can reap the benefits of diversity and avoid the challenges. In addition, cultural diversity in the workplace offers various benefits for an organization. A diverse workforce brings a variety of perspectives using experiences to the table, fostering innovation and creativity. By embracing and promoting inclusivity, business can enhance their reputation and judgments and gain a competitive edge in the global marketplace.
Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.